The good news is Odell Beckham is finally free. The better news is this means we don't have to hear Baker Mayfield or anyone from the Browns pretend they didn't see this coming. What's good, everybody, and thanks for checking in with us once again here at The Fumble. I'm your host, Jackie Ray, or J Ray the Fanatic on all social media. Before we dive into this, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. This Odell Beckham situation should have been resolved before the November 2nd trade deadline. There is no way Odell being underutilized wasn't talked about last year and throughout this season. Even though every sports show on the planet and broadcasters during the game said it over and over again, Baker Mayfield had the gall to say this about Odell's dad finally being over the tomfoolery in Cleveland.
I've had conversations with his dad before, man to man, face to face, and I was pretty surprised by the video and the intentions and the feelings behind it.
There is no way he was surprised by this. There is no way the Browns head coach or GM were surprised by this. And given that Odell and his agent asked for a trade long before the trade deadline, this is just what playing dumb looks like. But thankfully, the purgatory run is over. It may not sound like it, but I really wanted this to work out. With Jarvis Landry and Odell and Mayfield, I thought the Browns would finally be the kings of the North. But that was before I realized Baker had those horse blinders on when it came to Odell. But now that he's free, what we are not going to do, New York Post, is post inflammatory headlines like this. Odell Beckham released by Browns. What's next for the controversial receiver? Stop with the BS. This man has been the poster boy of silence and humbleness since he started playing with the career-killing Browns 3 years ago. Don't spin this narrative and try to diminish his stock value. You will never do that better than Baker Mayfield and Kevin Stefanski anyway. But you know what really pisses me off about this situation? On November 2nd, the Browns, who were approached by my Saints, said they did not receive any offers that would make sense. And then on Friday, the Browns GM Andrew Berry released a statement that said, quote, after careful consideration, internal discussions, and conversations with Odell and his representation, we've determined that it is best in the interest of all parties involved that Odell no longer play for the Cleveland Browns. You could have resolved this 3 days before, sir. This is so asinine to me, but the good news is there are 6 teams that could easily plug and play Odell. The first and most important being my Saints. Now that we know Michael Thomas is out for the season, we really need the help. The problem is we don't really have a quarterback right now. As much as I would love to run out and buy my Odell Saints jersey, I really don't want to see him going from the frying pan into the oven. A lot of people are saying the Raiders, but for me, that's a hell no. That organization needs a complete overhaul. That is out of the frying pan and into a fiery, volcanic mayhem of chaos. So it's a no. So I would say Chargers, 49ers, or Seahawks, although I wouldn't mind seeing him back in New York. Daniel Jones has been pretty inconsistent, but maybe having Odell, who already knows the system and has crazy talent, can help him level up from that. But where do you think Odell ends up? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Once again, I'm Jackie Ray. Thanks for watching The Fumble, and we'll see you next time.